What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the franchise player, Double B Bad Blood, joined by the mixologist, Mr. Chemical Julian, Shane F. and Husky, and Sunday Center. Welcome to the Roundtable Person Podcast, Monday Night Raw recap. Man, we're live, and yeah, what's up, guys?
Well,
another day, another dollar.
Another Monday, $30 main eventing.
Before we start, I think we do have to acknowledge the. Will you shut up? The passing, sadly, of exotic Adrian Street.
That's right.
He was man. The guy did it all in the business, and he helped so many others with their gear, and everything else. My first and my last pair of wrestling tights were made by Adrian and his wife, Miss Linda.
Oh wow!
Passed away at the age of 82. I actually have my pair of Adrian Street tights that he made me right here.
I have the same type of them, purple and black, Shawn Michaels style.
Oh wow!
He loved me. These are like his favorite designs to make. But they're just really great people. When they lived down in Florida, I'd go down and visit them, and they were just amazing people. So R.I.P. Adrian, you will be missed.
I had a Skull Crushers T-shirt, as a matter of fact, back in the day from the school.
And also R.I.P. Pee Wee Herman.
And
yeah, you would think of that.
Right. Greatest Raw guest host in history.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, Adrian was awesome. I mean, that him and Linda, my God, could they cook? Like just on the fly. You just walk into their house not expecting dinner. Are you hungry, chap? I guess.
Didn't Adrian get an award at Cauliflower Alley a couple years ago?
Yes. Yeah, he was honored by Cauliflower Alley a few years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So yeah, great people, great guy. Bend over backwards for anyone in the business. I remember one of the first conversations I had with him was he told me, he said, people hated me for playing an F word. He's like, but you really are one and they hate you for that. He's like, kayfabe is still alive. I think that's a compliment, Adrian. Thank you.
It was a compliment in his own way.
In his own way, that was a compliment. So, but, he's a great guy. Looked out for anyone. Would offer the shirt off his back if you needed it. And was always there to give younger guys some advice. And it's awesome that when WWE did Clash at the Castle last year, he was there and they showed him and they talked about him.
He's a really good guy. He helped me through my tour of the UK. Told me where to stay away from. Just all around great guy. So shout out to Miss Linda. I posted something on my Facebook earlier about it. Yeah, this has been a pretty fucked up day,
Right. And, did you know actually? Him and Miss Linda were together for decades.
Mm-hmm.
Decades. He didn't actually propose to her until 2005.
Wow.
And he actually proposed to her at the Cauliflower Alley Club.
Wow.
So
Maybe that was his goal in life. He was like, tell you what, we'll get married after I get in the Cauliflower Alley Club.
yeah, we'll get married when we get to Vegas. So R.I.P. Adrian. Thoughts out to Miss Linda because I know this is, like I said, they've been together decades. So I know she's taking it really hard. He passed away from sepsis.
Cancer. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
He was fighting.
Fuck cancer.
Yeah, fuck all that shit, man. Fuck it.
Did you say
He
that?
just,
Yeah, fuck cancer.
he just came out of the hospital a few days ago, and sadly,
He just had surgery and just can't. Yeah.
and he wasn't able to fully recover.
That's
So yeah, I don't know. Did WWE even do it in a memorial form? Jesus
No.
Christ.
He was very active on social media too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He was. I can't say nothing nice things about the guy. Like I said, he would. Anyone in the business that wanted to talk to him for any type of advice, he was quick to give it. He wasn't like a lot of these guys where they want a payday out of you to give you advice, or to watch your shit or to give you some critique. Adrian was down, he gave back. He's one of the very few people that gave more to the business than he took from it. That's a very rare thing.
The name of his wrestling clothing business was Bizarre.
Bizarre.
I used to love when you call him.
Bizarre.
Oh, this is Adrian. Bizarre.
But yeah, so I know Miss Linda helped him with a lot of the sewing and stuff and creating a lot of the stuff. So I believe she's going to continue doing the tights and stuff. So at least that'll live on. But yeah, God bless you, Adrian.
He's got a bunch of kids, grandkids, all that.
Oh yeah, he was a busy man in his life.
His dad was like a mine worker back in the day too.
wow.
Yeah, I mean, he left home at 16. He began wrestling when he was 16 back in 1957. His dad was a miner for 51 years, and he was an avid bodybuilder, which is funny because there's not many more manly men I've met in my life than Adrian Streets.
Right.
Like just a pure man. And the character he played being the complete opposite of who he really was just amazing. And he leaned into it in a time where a lot of people wouldn't. He was very much
Oh, that's your dog.
yeah. He was very much leaned into the gimmick. And I mean, and I know kind of in this day and age, if you're a straight person doing a gimmick like that, people get offended. But I mean, he did it in a way that was perfect. And he would be one of the first ones to stand up for any worker that was gay, bi, whatever. He'd be one of the first ones to stand up for him.
And he was savage as fuck in the ring.
Yes, and out of the ring. That man would whoop. Even at 79 or 82, he could probably still whoop half the guys in their 20s asses. I mean, the guy was just a beast.
He was Dave Finley tough.
Yes.
And I'm talking Fit Finley, not Dave Jr.
Right.
Anyway,
he wrestled between 12 and 15,000 matches.
Yeah, that's a lot of
Wow.
matches, dude.
The guy was active from the 50s to the early 2000s.
Wow.
So, R.I.P.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Learn something new every day. That's cool.
Yeah. So let's get into this Monday Night Raw, man.
Let's do
3
it.
hours of Monday Night Raw, the go-home show for Raw.
Look, this did not feel like a go-home show.
This did not feel like a go-home show.
Name one thing that happened tonight that was memorable.
That was what now?
That was memorable.
Oh,
Chad Gable.
Chad Gable.
Well,
Jack
yeah.
Gable and Gunther.
But I mean,
I thought that was a great build.
oh yeah,
That was
absolutely.
It was.
defy the odds kind of thing.
But I mean, by the main event, I had forgotten what happened on the rest of the show.
Well, fortunately for you, Julian has the card.
Thank God
that's
for
it.
Julia.
Yeah, thank
that's
God.
it.
Julian.
And that's
I
it,
mean,
everyone.
so God, Cody did this ungodly long promo about him and Brock.
Has
that-
anyone watched the documentary yet? By the
No,
way,
I'm watching
Is it up?
I'm gonna watch
I'm
it
watching
tonight
after
after the
this.
show.
Okay.
Yeah, I am too.
Hey, Kyla.
I mean, it was just very long. Oh yeah, so they did open the show with a in memory of Exotic Adrian Street.
They
Did
did.
they?
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
I must have missed it.
Then we get Logan Paul and Ricochet. Who gives a fuck about that match?
I do. That
I
match is
mean-
gonna be slapping.
Are you kidding
No,
me?
it's not.
Yes.
Dude, this has got to be like some of the most B-level shit that I've seen in a long time. Like nobody cares that Logan Paul is fighting Ricochet or that
That's a
Ricochet
lie.
is fighting Logan Paul.
No one gives a fuck, Shane.
I mean,
That's a lie.
It's not because it's
hold on
Logan
one
Paul.
second. Hold on one second. I am so sorry to hear you have MS.
Yes.
Yeah,
Somebody
message
mentioned
me.
that.
Oh,
Message
sorry
me
to
on
hear that.
Facebook after the show, okay? Okay, continue, Julian.
Dude, but it's not because it's Logan Paul. It's not because it's Ricochet. I don't know if it's just been the build up that there's no chemistry between these two. No fucks given. I just don't care. I would much rather them go and wrestle other people.
Okay,
Did
so
we
I
not-
agree with Julian
Something
for
else.
2 reasons. One, the buildup has been really shitty. It's been two guys who can actually perform in the ring, but are fucking dog shit horrible on the mic. So their
and you know what
promos have not even given me anything to give a shit
And
about, except the
there's
fact that he
zero
brought
stake.
in, he
Mhm.
brought in Ricochet's girlfriend. That's it. That's one of the things
Here's
I was
the
like,
thing.
ooh, okay.
Here's the thing, and Logan Paul has such a big following on social media. If Logan Paul was really attracting eyes to the product, why have the ratings not gone up?
If only
People
his
are not-
followers are
Well,
watching.
Actually, the ratings are doing better than they were last year.
Yes,
Well,
they were.
Yeah,
But
but
if
you
you're
know what?
saying if you're saying why don't the ratings increase when he's on camera, that I agree with.
Yeah.
Like if
I mean,
if he's that big of a social media star, his appearances need to track with ratings during
and
the
they're
show.
not. And they're not. And I mean, and honestly, the ratings increasing from last year have a lot to do with everything outside of Logan Paul. You know,
Correct.
Vince, we saw a huge jump in ratings when Vince retired.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of stayed steady from there. It hasn't got
Whose mic is so
yeah,
staticky?
whose mic is that? Because I hear it in mine. So it isn't my mic.
It's
Not me.
Shane's.
Shane's. So where I the ratings haven't really the ratings went up when Vince left, but they haven't increased since then. They've kind of just stayed where they're at. So if Logan Paul's this big star and all these people are clamoring to see him, why aren't the ratings reflecting that at all?
When Logan Paul did that spot where he fucking gave Ricochet the forearm and quote unquote knocked him out with the metal hand or whatever, he grabbed his phone like he was on fucking Twitter, right? Or like he was on YouTube or whatever. I looked at his YouTube, his Instagram, and his fucking Twitter. Nothing. Nothing about WWE at all.
No.
So if you're a fan of Logan Paul, you should be watching the fucking product.
Yeah.
But that's besides the point. I think that their match, I agree with Shane, their match will slap. But
I think it'll be good.
I also call for the fact that there is zero reason for this match now except for they had a botched spot. That's it. Oh, and they trended for a whole 30 minutes on fucking Twitter or X as it's known now during the Royal Rumble because of the fucking crossbody spot. Big fucking deal.
So I'm looking at Logan Paul's Twitter right now or his Instagram. He never promotes his WWE shit. He'll post pictures after the fact, but he never posts leading up to it to promote it. Like his last post is promoting October 14th, him and KSI. in a boxing match.
And you know why he doesn't promote it? Because he's not being paid to.
Yeah, he's getting paid his contract. He's not getting paid off of the numbers they do. You know, boxing's different. Boxing, you get paid based off of who comes to see you fight, who orders the pay-per-view.
So real quick. I'm the old guy here. I'm like 52 years old.
What? You are?
Why is Logan Paul famous?
Because he made YouTube.
Aside from these celebrity boxing matches that he's been doing, where you're not allowed to get knocked out, and there's all these restrictive rules that really keep it from being a real boxing match.
Oh, you mean the celebrity sparring matches?
He was like the first YouTube star. Like he was the first one to make it big on YouTube. No, he wasn't a Disney kid.
No, that's the brother that was a Disney.
No, neither of them were. They just
yes. One of them was on a show called Nickelodeon.
I don't think so, but let me see.
Yeah. One of them was.
So in 2015, he made it big on YouTube and Vine.
Doing what?
Just doing goofy shit.
Okay, so I'm outside his demographic, and the only wrestling fans who would cross-platform with him would be someone in that age demographic who likes Vines, the fucking Vines, who engages in that shit. Like so, for example, I have Instagram. Honestly, when I watch Instagram, I'm on the toilet taking a shit. And I scroll through videos and I'm like, Adam will find this funny. BJ find this funny.
Yep.
My son will find this funny. Oh, look, someone getting knocked out. Let me send to BJ, Adam, and my son.
Yep.
And then I go on about my day.
Right.
Yep. And I'll be in the middle of a meeting just laughing my ass off for.
So now I am corrected on one thing. Jake Paul, his brother, was on the Disney Channel, but that was after they already made it famous on YouTube.
Oh.
He got hired on the Disney Channel because of YouTube.
What the fuck is that show?
So he's famous for doing. So he's famous for doing dumb shit on YouTube. The same reason why Nick Cannon is famous for wilding out. Well, no, not just wilding out.
Nick Cannon famous for fucking birthing babies like you need a fucking little village.
You put some respect on fucking
put some respect on Nick Cannon's name.
You put some respect on Nick Cannon's name.
Yo, he survived Mariah Carey. He all right.
Do you know who got more baby mamas and more kids than Nick Cannon?
Who?
No.
Fucking Agent Cody Banks.
Shut the fuck up.
The kid that can't even remember his childhood?
The freaking kid from
Frankie
Munoz?
Yeah, Frankie Munoz, yes.
That kid can't even remember his childhood.
Dude,
he probably don't even know how many kids he has.
It was he's got something like 17 kids.
Because
Jesus Christ.
I don't know if you remember, but like
the big thing, Johnny Appleseed just spread his seed all over the place.
The big thing came out that like he had some memory issues and he don't even remember anything from growing up.
He don't remember
that is a great way of getting out of paying child support. I'll tell you that.
Right?
But Your Honor, I don't remember that.
I don't remember.
I mean, if you say I did, I guess I did. But
I never touched that woman. I don't even remember that woman.
He had a transient ischemic attack or mini stroke that caused him to lose part of his memory.
The shit you learn on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast.
Was he in a fugue state, like in
He suffered amnesia. No, he only has one kid. You must be thinking of someone else. He only has one kid.
Thank God.
They all died.
They all died. Damn, that went dark.
Damn, real quick.
That's our show.
I think it still counts as having kids, even if they're dead.
Does
it count as Shane's fucking mic is fucking crap?
Maybe Shane's mic forgot it was on a podcast.
Correct. So like Logan Paul, I just, I'm outside his demographic. I really just don't have a huge interest in him. Ricochet, I like him. I just think that he's been put in some stupid feuds. I mean, he had the IC belt for a while, and it was cool.
Yeah.
I hate that they do the giant versus the little guy thing with him, like when he was fighting Gunther, and
remember when
teaming him up with teaming him up with Big Dummy. What's his name?
Oh, Braun, yeah. Remember, like, back right before his IC title run, they're like, oh, Vince has big plans for Ricochet. And
No, Triple H
about
has
to-
big plans for Ricochet.
no, they were saying Vince does before Triple H took over. They're like,
Oh, he
oh,
had plans
Vince has
for him, but he
big
wouldn't sign
plans
the
for
NDA.
Ricochet. And
Yeah.
he's
He
like,
was
hey,
like-
Ricky, saw
was
that
like-
booty you're working with back there.
So,
Like, hey, Rick,
Come
O'Shea.
sign this paper.
why don't you and your fiance come to dinner tonight?
It'll
Yeah.
be in my hot
Or
tub.
get
Oh,
Linda
her
to
at
make it a
home.
foursome. Yes, like that.
Wow.
Linda won't come around, Vince.
Like, hey, we're gonna have a balls count anywhere match. You know what the finish is.
Linda is the only WWE employee Vince hasn't slept with in the last 10 years.
Wow.
That was a good one.
That was.
That was
What
pretty
was
damn funny.
Don't you fucking.
So Ludwig
Hater.
Kaiser beat Matt Riddle. Thank God.
Okay. I'm glad Matt
yeah.
Riddle got beat, but what
Yeah,
I'm
I
mad
know.
about is that
And I
Ludwig
didn't
Kaiser is
see
still
this
wearing.
match,
Look,
but
I'm
from the
glad that
chat-
Ludwig Kaiser won the match. I'm still mad that he's coming to the ring in his sister's little t-shirt. Why the fuck can he get a shirt that fits?
Wow, I thought you were talking about the chubby that Matt Riddle had.
Yeah, Mr.
That's
fucking
some shit.
half
Shane
a
probably
chub
won't
Matt
talk about.
Riddle. Half a chub Matt Riddle out there.
Wow.
That man was trying to sneak bananas into the match.
Is that
Didn't the
why
ref check him?
Talk about bananas in pajamas.
Hey, WWE had
he got a little
WWE
RK Bro in his pants?
WWA had fruits in a suit because they couldn't get licensing for banana and pajamas. That's true. True story. WWA, which was the WCW offspring, when WCW closed down, WWA was like the original TNA. And they did a segment with fucking Disco Inferno where he got attacked by fruits in suits, which were bananas and pajamas, but they couldn't call them that because of copyrights. Because apparently bananas and pajamas was huge over in Australia.
Yes.
So yeah, he was
That's
attacked by
damn
fruit.
hilarious.
And then they had a battle royal, and fruits in the suits were in that too.
Jesus Christ.
Now we're never mind.
Hey kid, I'm gonna give you your big break. Put on this banana suit.
Yeah, so then Cody had his long ass video
Oh my
match.
god, long.
You know what, man? And you know what? And I said a few weeks ago, like why I now officially hate Cody Rhodes. This motherfucker talks too much. What do you want to talk about? He's always out there
What are you
running his
talking about?
goddamn mouth, playing a video. Get to the point, man. Why are you keeping somebody from? I could be watching Shelton Benjamin wrestle a broom right now, but you out here talking. You out here running your mouth. I could be watching Omos going doing
Julian,
30 minutes Iron Man
Julian,
contest.
take a deep breath. I have a question for you.
Yes.
What do you want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about?
Hey, Julian, what do you want
Can
to
you
talk
imagine
about?
when he comes home and Brandy's like, fuck. Hey, girl, Cody's home. I gotta go. Bye. Hey,
You walked
Brandy,
in.
what do you want to talk about?
She's like, not a goddamn thing.
She'd be like,
Nothing
"Shut
with
the
you.
fuck up." They're like, oh, fuck. Cody's here. He's supposed to talk about something. What do you want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about?
I'm doing like a really
Divorce.
bad
I
Sylvester
want to talk
Stallone
about
thing.
divorce.
But my question is this. Why, oh why, does he keep getting the shit stomped out of him by Brock?
Which is fine. I mean, I'm good with that part. But obviously, Brock's not getting. Remember, he was like, Brock, you didn't get the job done because when I'm still alive or I'm still here. And then I thought to myself, like, what if Brock
Hello.
came to the ring with a 45? We're like, yeah. It was like, oh, now you're over the top. He's like, I'm still alive. I'm still here. I didn't die.
Have you tried to pull it part way out, Shane? And see
Wow.
if that fixed it?
That is exactly what she said.
That's funny.
Look here. That's how I had to do it at the radio station when
I bet you did. You pulled it
I-
halfway out, huh?
and that's how I kept my job.
Damn.
I was like,
Damn.
hey, I got a Matt Riddle right now.
Just
Those
leave
are
it
his
to
views,
him.
his views alone, man. And ladies and gentlemen, they don't express those of the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast Network, Julian or myself.
How do you think I stay on this show?
I have no idea.
Damn.
I-
we were thinking about that for last week.
I had to play Jenga with Bad Blood to show him how good my pullout game was.
But
To stay on the show. Don't fucking hate. You guys are haters. Just a bunch of hate. Just a bunch of
I know you were on the
haters.
edge of your seat for Valhalla versus Maxine Dupree.
Jesus Christ, man.
Hey, this was better than the fucking tag team match last week.
No fucking Chelsea Green this week. No
Oh,
Indy
shit.
Hardwell. No fucking Candice LeRae.
Hey, be glad Chelsea wasn't there.
Dupree.
Be glad Chelsea wasn't there. She would have got pinned.
That's true.
Hey, but your girl did come out.
Oh, she did some shit. She did some shit. That's what she did.
Who are we talking about?
Maxine Dupree.
Oh yeah. I mean, she looked better than Dom.
You shut your
whore mouth.
I will take Maxine Dupree main event and Raw over Dom any night.
Wow.
Who the fuck keeps giving you buttons? Yeah.
I got a whole table full of buttons to press now.
Obviously.
You know, my kids are fucking like, God damn it, who gave him another button?
Hey, his kids are like Brandy when Cody comes home. Geez, here's Dad and his buttons again.
Hey, so here's a question for you, and this was important for tonight. What is the story between Shinsuke Nakamura and Tommaso Ciampa?
Okay, Tommaso
Bronson
Ciampa was having a match. Shinsuke came down because he was having a feud with the person that, once again, the third guy in a feud, fucking Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed is like the fucking side chick of feuds. Like, he just show up, cause little problems, then he go back and he walks from the sidelines.
Hey,
that's what he is.
Bronson Reed is like that Dave Chappelle skit where he's playing the crackhead. He's like, you got a little bit of crack?
Riggs?
Yeah, Bronson Reed's out there like, you got a little bit of feud? You got a little bit of storyline I can get?
Can I get that storyline?
I get that storyline.
So, but wait, no, but I thought this was Nakamura, Bronson Reed, and
okay, so this is how it started. Bronson Reed had a match with Nakamura.
Yes.
He lost to Nakamura. He was walking backstage, and Tommaso Ciampa was there, and he bumped into Tommaso Ciampa, and Ciampa said, "Watch yourself." And he said, "Okay."
No, there was somebody
even
else.
before that, in Money in the Bank, right before Money in the Bank, he kept getting involved in Nakamura and someone else's matches.
Yeah, who was the third person?
Someone else was in Money in the Bank. Was it Ricochet?
Was it Ricochet?
Yeah, it was Ricochet.
Was it? Yeah, it was Ricochet.
Yeah. So, okay. So Ricochet went from it was a lateral move. All right.
Hey, don't try to think too hard. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Ricochet went up on the rung. Yeah. But this whole thing
Did he though?
I mean, none of them did. But the whole thing is,
I can see how maybe this would have led to a fatal 4-way.
Shout out to Ultimate Hater.
But they took Ricochet out the mix and they put him over here with Logan Paul. So
yeah, and then they were like, let's throw Tommaso Ciampa in there because Johnny Gargano isn't back yet. So the Way can't team up again. So they did this shit. And basically it was like the old, oh, you spilled my coffee. Now we're gonna fight. You know, like when two women get into it, they're like, oh, bitch, you bitch. Then it's a fucking feud.
Bitch? Who you calling a
This
bitch?
is for men, it's like, oh, he spilled the coffee. Who you calling a bitch? That's pretty much what happened. So basically, Tommaso Ciampa was pissed, and then Tommaso had a match with Bronson Reed, and just when he was about to win, Shinsuke came down, and Tommaso stopped what he was doing and got rolled up, got pissed, and then he went to him and was like, "You need to watch your fucking stuff. You got one chance, man, one more chance." And then later on, you're right, it wouldn't be a podcast unless she showed up. Then later on, Shinsuke had a match, and Tommaso came down and interfered in it. And now Tommaso and Shinsuke have a feud, and Bronson Reed is like, I wonder who has the chocolate chip cookies. Like,
let me simplify it. Bronson and Tommaso Ciampa are walking backstage. They bumped into each other. Bronson was like, "You got chocolate in my peanut butter," and then
You
And
got
then
peanut butter in my
yeah,
chocolate.
Tommaso's like, you got peanut butter in my chocolate. And then Shinsuke dropped out of nowhere and he's like, I'm Officer Reese's. What's the problem here?
He popped the leg, but I got the cookies. And that's how it all started. That story right there was better than what WWE put together.
Guess what?
That's how it should have happened.
And guess what? And now that you guys have explained it,
You still
I
don't
am
get it?
still not interested.
I was interested when I explained it. I was trying to make it sound good.
I thought a little clarity. And the funny thing is, it's kind of like their feud is the ghetto, and you're like, oh man, look, Ricochet got out the ghetto, but he went from Compton to Cabrini Greens, so it's a wash. And so he's over here feuding with Logan Paul, and I'm like, why the fuck is he feuding with Logan Paul? Who cares?
Hey,
It's like Battle of the Mid-Card Giants, you know?
hey,
Yeah.
wait till Bronson Reed just shows up in Logan Paul and Ricochet's feud out of nowhere Saturday.
Man, you know what? So this is what we need to have happen. We need to have a ladder match, and this ladder match is going to have Bronson Reed. It's going to have Nakamura. It's going to have Tommaso Ciampa. It's going to have Ricochet. It's going to have Logan Paul. 5-man ladder match, fatal 5-way, and then in the middle of this ladder match, Brock Lesnar's going to come out and and destroy everybody. In fact, he's going to take turns lifting people, climbing the ladder with them, and throwing them off. There's not going to be a briefcase. There's not going to be nothing to do. And he's just going to line them up and just stand over them and slam a ladder on her repeatedly. Bow, bow,
Do you think-
bow. And then he's going to pin off, and then he's going to stack him and pin him.
Do you think Brock Lesnar helps in the booking decisions? Like if
I
they're
hope- I hope
backstage,
not.
they're like, who should we make world champion? Brock's like, do you have any black guys you can put the title on? I need another run.
No, Brock is like, he steps in. Did you say there's a black champion?
Hey, did you guys put a title on Bronson Reed yet? Okay, just checking.
But why? He's almost black.
He's
Put the
blackish.
Intercontinental title on him.
If
Hey.
you're a black wrestler and you win a championship and you walk through the curtain and Brock is standing there, guess what that means?
You're right. Might as well just hand it
You're
to
what?
him.
You're what's for
He's
dinner.
like-
That's what I mean.
Right.
Bro, he is Debo.
Yes.
My
What you
belt
got,
about
punk?
40, homie.
Kofi was like, I'm just going to tuck my title in.
Kofi
didn't
tried.
work.
Kofi tried
tried.
to. Kofi tried hiding that belt.
Right, he's like, I'm just going to
Didn't
tuck
work.
mine in.
Brock walked to the Kofi. You champ? Who? Who?
Hey, well, see, Brock is kind of like our championship, only I'm holding it right now.
Yeah.
It's like it's both ours.
It's like it's both ours.
That's my belt, punk.
You know, it's kind of like it's both ours.
Oh my god.
So, yeah. So at SummerSlam, we're going to get Brock versus Cody. We're also going to have this tribal rules match.
Okay, I don't want to talk about that.
Roman-
I don't want to talk about that because this is the dumbest fucking shit ever. It's tribal rules. Okay, what are the rules? It's tribal rules. So what are the rules? It's
the
tribal
rules are tribal.
They're tribal.
Oh, I fucking get it. I get the name of the match.
See, you're not Samoan, so they can't tell you.
Okay,
I
so
asked two Samoan dudes I know, and they were like, I have no fucking clue what this means.
No,
Okay.
they're kayfabing you
I
because
will tell
it's a Samoan secret.
Listen, Oops.
They can't tell you.
Ancient Samoan secret.
Yeah,
huh?
they're not allowed to tell you because it would break the Samoan code if they did. And
Okay.
Yokozuna would be standing over there bad ready to bonsai.
At SummerSlam, you know Vince is back. If there's Samoans in grass skirts standing around the ring beating drums.
Shut your horror mouth right now, Julian. Because you
You
know,
know-
yeah,
you know how Vince is.
nope, because
Hey,
you know, if you
and it-
fucking say it, it's gonna happen.
And it ain't going to be regular Samoan girls. It's going to be Tamina, Nia Jax,
Ain't nobody
the
mean
Rock's daughter.
Ain't nobody meaner than Tamina.
I
gonna
wonder
fly
if
the
the
whole
whole
family
Samoan dynasty is gonna be surrounding the ring, like, okay, remember the fucking Hobbs and Shaw?
Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
Remember when the
Yes.
fucking when the Rock went home and they had the Samoan fire
All the
pit?
extra people standing around.
That's what it's gonna be.
Yep.
Oh, Roman's gonna come out wearing a grass skirt, go ooh ah. and just-
Well, let me see right here. So WrestleCon's that weekend. Let's see what Samoans are scheduled for WrestleCon.
They gonna have their grandma come out with some
Because
chocolates.
that means they will be in town. Oh, they don't have that many people on their list, so I don't know. Who knows? Okay. I'm sure Rikishi will be there. He wants a payday.
Maybe he'll fall into a big truck full of sawdust.
They're like, damn it, we couldn't get Samoans here. Go get some of that spray tan. We'll make our own.
So this is
And
gonna
your
be.
girl Raquel Rodriguez was there tonight.
Oh, she came swinging out.
Fuck,
She came
fuck.
swinging, bro.
No.
She was like, I gotta show
no,
Sinner that I'm the
no.
baby face heel.
No.
Hey,
No.
oh my God. I can't believe I'm about to say this.
I
The
can't believe
Ronda
you were
Rousey
there.
Shayna Baszler storyline
I know.
tonight actually
know.
Yes,
made it
that
interesting.
got
I
me
loved
invested. And
I
I'll
was
tell you
like-
what,
I was
there-
like,
The part that really did it was she was like, and I hold her baby.
Right.
After her mother and her husband, I held the baby, and I'm the godmother. And you know
Here-
what? That baby's gonna grow up and they're gonna hate me for what I'm gonna do to you. I was like, God damn,
here's the thing.
they're about to fuck each other up.
dude, the part where she was like, yeah, we were all struggling. Ronda invited us to her big house just so she'd have people to beat up. But who came to my training camp? Nobody. I was
But
like, oh shit, you got
The
beef.
best part of
but
this
I-
whole storyline is something that we're glossing over the last 2 weeks. Tribal warfare. We don't know what the fuck that means. But this match is an MMA rules match.
yes,
We know what that means.
you know what that means. You got knocked the fuck out.
Somebody will get
So-
tapped out to the Kimura.
Here's the thing. Shayna's going over if Ronda's leaving, obviously. Here's the thing, and it was very subtle in tonight's package. And fucking kudos for WWE for doing this. If you watch at the end of the video, there is a run in Shayna's makeup with where you can see like one tear went down her face.
Yep.
Like, and just a subtle little shit like
Mhm.
that matters. Because, and this, I mean, we have been bitching, everyone's been bitching for years about Ronda doesn't show emotion, her promos are bad. Tonight, Ronda showed up for that video package.
Yeah. Hey, 2.5 stars.
Good job.
2.5 stars.
And Shayna,
Thanks,
and even
Rico.
Shayna's not one that we've really seen a lot of character development out of. She's never been a talker. And tonight,
Correct.
she fucking showed that she could
Yeah.
handle herself on the mic.
I loved it.
I mean-
I loved it.
I said
it
in the
was-
group chat. I'm sorry.
this is like last minute, but now I know why they're fighting,
Right.
Mhm.
and I care that they're fighting.
And you know what? I love the story Ronda told about, whatever it was with the person living with the whatever, and then feeling
Yep.
like they were entitled to
God damn
what
you,
they were
Julian.
given. I loved it.
Julian, you motherfucker. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you about Julian. This motherfucker picked Madcap Moss 2 years ago. And a year later, Madcap Moss started making some, I mean, he ain't doing shit now, but started making some noise. Now, 2 years ago, Julian, this son of a bitch right here, he said, why don't they push Shayna like they pushed her in NXT? Why don't they give her an opportunity to start smashing people? I think she should turn on Ronda.
Why
Yeah,
are we
look at
hiring
that.
Ronda Rousey when we already got Shayna Baszler?
Damn you, Julian. You are a fucking soothsayer. Damn it.
Sayer of
Futuristic, the futuristic man himself. He did call this shit though, ladies and gentlemen. All bullshit aside.
like Tony Stark, you futurist,
Man,
a wrestling futurist.
you got an iron suit? Can I borrow one?
I have a suit that's ironed.
Can I be You're gonna get out with a bullshit with it. But for me, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna say it right here. The best match on the card. Motherfucking Chad Gable defeats your Intercontinental Champion in the 5-minute white boy challenge. You know you were thinking about that.
As soon as he said it, I was like, "Oh, the 5-minute boy."
I was like, where the fuck is Teddy Long?
Holla, holla, player.
Oh,
shit.
player.
I thought about that shit when he said that. I was like, 5-minute white boy challenge. All right, where's Teddy at? But he lasted 7 minutes before he lasted 6 minutes and beat the clock for 5 minutes. And Gunther was like, oh, fuck no. We need more. That stalling German suplex. Fuck.
It was beautiful.
This
Man,
right
when
here.
he hit it, it was
Mhm.
it was the most slow motion suplex I've
Oh
ever
my
seen.
God, yes.
And it was just like
He muscled him the fuck over.
wow. Oh, it was
And
great.
the best part about that whole thing It was so smooth. The match was great. And if you didn't believe that Chad Gable, hashtag Shorty G for life, if y'all didn't believe that Chad Gable was the man, y'all better fucking recognize.
You better redneckanize.
I mean, I'm watching this match and I'm like, please follow up with this.
Please.
Let this dude get his shine, man. Come on.
Yeah.
He did. He looked better in defeat than he would have if he'd won the match.
You know what though? And now is WWE needs to capitalize on that.
I mean, they already did a great thing with adding Maxine to their group because she's perfect with the goofiness, as opposed to being so serious. I want to see them.
So, in terms of building up talent, look at it like this. So, main event Jey Uso is finally getting to main event. You've got LA Knight, like curtain jerk.
Who is the number 1, number 3, number 4, and number 5 selling fucking person in WWEshop.com? The only person selling almost as much as him is fucking Becky Lynch.
I mean, quite honestly, if this is the formula they're going to use, it's a good formula because you have your stars and then you have people waiting to rotate out with them. And you can have a constant cycle of high level, high performing wrestlers, superstars, performers, whatever you want to call them, in your roster. So that guess what? You don't have to wrestle for 3 years straight and get in and risk getting injured.
Yep.
You can keep it. You can keep a rotation going. Main event, B level, time off, like just have a true roster that comes and goes, and the fans don't, especially the fans, don't get sick of one person in particular. And so it's a slow burn. It's paying off. You can see people kind of like lining up, and if they can find success with the Shayna Baszler thing, I mean that'll be great for the women's division, or at least be great for her. LA Knight ready to go. Jey Uso ready to go. If they can get Chad Gable, like follow through on what they're doing with him, ready to go. And dude, I gotta say, what's his name? The Mr. Olympian who wrestled Baron Corbin at NXT.
There was a lot of shit about that fucking match.
So here's the thing: is he green? Yeah. Is he? He's physically capable of doing the job, but as a performer in the wrestling business, he's green. That's fine. We can get past that. But this dude is ready to be a heel. And once again, Baron Corbin has established himself of all roads to the championship or the main event roster go through Baron Corbin.
Now, the thing about him is that his brother is doing way better than him.
Yes.
You know, Damien Kemp, that's what he calls himself.
Yep.
Put them together, make them the new Steiners, minus the racism, and the sexism. Put them together as the Steiners. Have them feud with the Creed brothers. Have them feud with someone. Give them the NXT tag belts.
No, don't.
I agree that he's good.
No, he's
but
not.
Here's my problem. 3 years at the Performance Center. This motherfucker was traded to Raw 3 years ago in the draft and didn't do nothing for the whole time. So they're wasting time and space on people who should be over or should be getting the push, and they're giving the push to the people who shouldn't be giving the push. Look how long it took them to give Dominic the push. Get into that main event.
It should have took them longer. Should have took longer. Should have took another 15 years.
You know what's funny though? On Twitter, people were like, "Well, yeah, they put him in the main. They put him on fucking Raw, SmackDown because of his daddy. He should have went to NXT. He goes to NXT, becomes NXT North American champion. People are still bitching.
Well, yeah, because he didn't earn it.
He didn't earn it.
He didn't earn it.
Every time
Piped in booze does not make a champion.
Piped in booze?
Booze.
Oh, booze.
Boo. Like Boo earns.
Boo earns. Boo earns.
No bullshit detected.
So Yeah, so then we had this thing with Alpha Academy and the Viking Raiders. Just
Oh my god.
We're not talking about that.
yeah.
Be
Can we,
over.
can we leave that
It
alone?
just be over.
Maxine got the pin.
Maxine got the pin. Gunther went over on Chad Gable, but it was a hell of a match. Becky, Jesus Christ. It's kind of like when you're a kid and you believe in Santa Claus and how great Santa Claus was, then you get older and you realize that like the whole idea of Santa Claus sucks because now he has a parent. You got to be Santa Claus, and your parents have just been duping you the whole time. That's how I feel now. And I'm like, how did Trish Stratus get over in the Attitude Era? Because her promo,
She was hot. She was hot.
oh my god! And
She was
and
hot.
now
That's it.
and now
She was
you're
hot.
like, oh, and now it's like, well, she was hot, but let's see if she got mic skills. Nope.
No.
And she probably didn't the whole time. I was like, wow, this segment's bad.
It's kind
Like,
of crazy.
And then she's like, and I'm not a cheater like the Astros.
And they're not even doing Trish and Becky at SummerSlam, which is crazy.
I was like Mick Foley died just so he could roll over in his grave. I mean,
God damn.
she went for a cheap pop.
Sorry,
and
Mick.
couldn't even get that. I'm not a cheater like the Astros. You know I'm right, huh?
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Wink,
Get
wink.
it, guys?
Know what I
Get
mean?
it?
Know what I mean? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, wink. Know what I mean?
Get
Know
it,
what I
you
mean?
guys?
Crickets.
Man, it was bad. And then, he's like, oh, this match is going to happen right now. I was like, fuck. Shelton Benjamin did like I Shelton, just go back to catering. So he makes the match official. And of course, like immediately Zoe Starks run out, which was the best part of the match because it brought it to an end. But I was like, God, like how long has Trish really sucked this bad? And I just never noticed. I mean, I didn't like download her or have a poster up, but
It was.
I
Yeah,
just didn't
you
notice
did.
she stank that bad.
It
Like
was.
who's been carrying her?
It was really bad. It was really bad. And then like the match didn't happen, but the referee still allowed the 2-on-1 to happen for like fucking 5 minutes. Still 5 minutes of our time that you wasted. We're not gonna get a payoff. Oh, I'm gonna give her the match. She's gonna get the match. I guarantee it's gonna be a fucking Survivor Series. I mean, SummerSlam fucking pre-show match or some shit, or a late added main event because it's Trish Stratus and Becky Lynch. I'm not here for it. And you guys know me. I fucking support women's wrestling, but I don't support bullshit.
Are they yelling, thank you, Trish? Oh, you're welcome. So the last match of the night was Seth Rollins and Sami Zayn versus Judgment Day. And if you're wondering why it was Seth Rollins and Sami Zayn, that's because Kevin Owens is legit injured, so he has to take some time off. So Sammy's just like all over the place. And he's teaming with Seth Rollins. And during this match, Seth, kind of like knocked the fuck out. And Damian Priest was about to pin him. But then he looked. Oh my God, I forgot. I was Mr. Money in the Bank. What if I were to cash it in right now and pin the champ? But it's going to take so long. I'm just going to lollygag. And then, oh, wait, here comes my friend Finn with the briefcase. And he said it's okay. Okay, by this time, Seth Rollins was like, went in the bag, changed his pants, cooked some pancakes, and came back to the ring. This shit took way too fucking long.
With the stadium goods, Boston Jays, all that shit.
Bro, it's stupid. Do this.
The whole cash-in gimmick. The whole cash-in gimmick with Damian Priest. Like this, I was really excited that they gave Damian Priest a briefcase. Because the whole Bad Bunny thing and how he proved himself and he's a main event player. But all 4 members of Judgment Day beating up on 2 guys and still losing, now the faction looks stupid.
Exactly.
The fact that he's Mr. Money in the Bank doesn't even have a match.
Kneeling in front of RoboCop.
Doesn't even have a match at SummerSlam. He's gonna try to cash in again. Yeah, he doesn't have a match at SummerSlam. It's like, and then you let your Money in the Bank guy get pinned.
Correct.
Like same thing. It's like with the women's tag team belts. So does the Money in the Bank briefcase not mean shit? If it doesn't, stop hyping it up like it does. Stop wasting my fucking time.
The funny thing is, I get the whole idea of, oh, should he cash in? But Finn's trying to challenge first. Okay, I get it. You don't have to beat me over the head with it. But you can at least make me believe that Damian Priest can beat Seth Rollins.
Because as it stands right now,
for one night, even if it's a fluke, even if it's a lucky shot.
Remember when no, I don't believe it.
When Logan Paul was going to wrestle Roman Reigns, he's like, all I needed that one lucky shot, just one punch. I mean, at least help me try to believe that.
Oh yeah, he punched Roman and knocked him out. So that gave credence to like, damn, he actually could beat Roman. we were all like, man, you fucking serious?
Ain't gonna happen.
And then that match happened. We were like, oh shit! Like, I apologize. You know, Sonner got the boot. Oh, he's going to use the potty.
Oh, disappeared.
Yep.
Disappeared.
I still see him there. But yeah, this show was not a go home show, honestly.
So the main takeaways from the show was Chad Gable and Gunther and Shayna and Ronda Rousey. God, I never thought I would say that.
Right? Who thought that would happen?
I feel dirty for saying it. So yeah, those are main takeaways, and it is what it is.
Well, we got this Saturday, so okay. So let's talk about this Saturday. This Saturday is SummerSlam, but there's also AEW Collision. So, should we do a dual stream where 1, 2, or 4 of us are watching one show? Well, 2 of us watching one show and 2 of us watching the other live on the show.
Sure, why not?
Because we can stream Collision and we can watch.
So they both start at 5, right?
Yep.
Western time.
This should be a very trying show. We will see how it works out.
That'd be very interesting. Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure our Saturday numbers are always in the 200-300s. So we should do pretty good. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. For the guy who's in the bathroom, Sunday Center, for your boy, mixologist,
dropping off the kids at the pool.
Yeah, and dropping off kids at the pool. And for your boy, the franchise, we'll see you guys on Wednesday for trivia and
Trivia Wednesday.
The Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. Peace.